Here we go with this tracking shit again. I'm over here just on YouTube listening to a fucking podcast. And then the GPS emblem with no other apps that requires GPS. The location symbol pop up on the top of my fucking phone and goes away within like 3 seconds. Somebody tracking my shit, bro. Just last night. And for the last fucking few months. Every so often I double tap my screen with no apps open on my other fucking phone. And the microphone will be on. Who the fuck is just activating my fucking iPhone? Who's the fuck is activating my cameras and my fucking GPS and my fucking microphones on my goddamn shit? When all of my damn app settings is to have my location off. Make that shit make sense. Didn't I just make the last video about the simple fucking fact that last night when I got home, this other bitch came directly to my apartment. And let me tell you about this shit. So I'm parked like right here. They came from this direction, turned left into the parking lot, did a U-turn to where the lights was facing me, turned back around and went and parked. It got home as soon as I got home. I was sitting in my car just smoking and shit, and then they popped up. So today I get ready to leave to go to my car and go to where I was gonna go. They get out and leave at the same exact time as me. They come out and drive off just with me. I go to the store, get a Black & Mild, and I come over here to where I'm at. Why the fuck is this bitch pulling over here in the park, right down the, bro? But ain't nobody following me? Ain't nobody hacking and tracking? Ain't nobody bribing people with money to fucking harass me or follow me or go to see what the fuck I'm doing? How the fuck do you make this shit make sense? Because you can't. And I know for a fucking fact, the police department, bitch, somebody in law, somebody corrupt had to have been doing something to help these motherfuckers. Because how the fuck I go through more than 10 attempts on my fucking life. I'm losing every fucking thing back to back to back. Cars, apartments, being in 5 fucking house fires. And then having niggas show up to my job. And then next thing you know, I'm losing every fucking job. How the fuck is none of this shit white collar crimes? The same crimes that was going on at the last fucking apartment where I was almost kidnapped at. And I was stuck to live there 3 years down the street from the nigga who was paid to fucking kidnap me. The same owners of that fucking apartment complex just changed over to the new owners of the new apartment that I'm at now. After I done fucking got there after being in a fucking hotel in 3 months and getting the money up to get another car, pay for the hotel, and goddamn get another fucking apartment. And now at this new fucking apartment, the old managers that caused and played a part in my downfall at the Boulevard Apartments that was owned by motherfucking FPI management and Bellwether Housing. Why the fuck is Bellwether now? Why the fuck is Bellwether over here now the managers of my new fucking apartment? Make this shit make sense. I get hit by a car. Lawyers don't want to help me. They don't want to go after my job for just violating all of my fucking work rights. Using the N-word, slandering my name at work, fucking talking shit about me behind my back, making my life work at hard, making my work life hard. Coming to work, the niggas over here trying to fight you and put you against the wall and say, I'll kill you, nigga. I'll shoot you, nigga. Who wants to deal with all of that shit? To say that none of these people get caught up for their terrible fucking actions. That shit ain't fucking right, bro. And I'm the one who loses that job when I didn't do shit to nobody but got hit by a fucking car because they weren't taking care of the bike maintenance. So the bike led me out into the fucking intersection. And the cops gonna go back and have a secret conversation with my boss and turn their back towards me. Next thing you know, 2 days I get fired. Ain't no way in hell. Bitch, this is white collar crimes all fucking day long. It is white collar crimes all day long. All fucking day long. Your mom passed away. You got 3 days to fly from fucking Seattle, Washington, to Georgia to go back to her funeral and then come back out here and clean out her whole apartment by yourself and put all that shit in storage with no help. Ended up getting fired off of 3 fucking days of bereavement. Make that shit make sense. How the fuck is any of that shit legal? How the fuck is that right? How the fuck? most employers, most bosses that give a fuck about who they got working for them, if they lose a parent, they'll tell them take the time that they need. Not give them 3 days to do all of that shit with no fucking help by themselves and then turn around and fire them. And then laugh in their fucking face. How the fuck is any of this shit not white collar crimes? People being bribed and paid at my employer to ruin my finances. People being paid to give up information about me. People being paid to slander my name and tell lies about me to random ass people so I can't get connections, so I can't have opportunities presented to me, so I can't have, like, what? Make that shit make sense. Mind you, I'm the same dude who fucking lost 7 cars since 2021. I'm the same fucking dude who got almost kidnapped, and I saved myself because I had to fucking pay attention to my surroundings and run so that nigga. And that nigga, when I got to running, that nigga got to running with me. He went back across the street, got his truck, and followed me up the fucking road and chased me in reverse on the wrong side of the fucking freeway. On the wrong side of the road, as if he was gonna try to get out, throw me in the truck, and then just take off on the fucking freeway and take the free right. So instead of going to the bus stop right there, I ran to the fucking Chevron at the end of the fucking street. Get in the parking lot at the same time as me, because he had to wait because cars was coming. But as soon as I get in the fucking parking lot, the dude looks me in my fucking eyes and he says, fuck. Do you think that nigga was trying to give me a box of candy, bitch? Do you think he was trying to give me cookies and chocolate? No, the fuck he wasn't. Next thing you know, I'm seeing this nigga every fucking where. This nigga hawking me out, hawking me down. My cars is being damaged with death threats and things that's happening to my cars to cause me to get into a fucking car accident via fucking with the brakes on 7 of my fucking cars. Make that and damaging it in other ways just to keep my shit in the shop, like slashing my fucking tires. The fuck am I coming out to death threats on my cars and all of my tires being on flats and I gotta go to work? Doing shit like this so I can't get to work. Doing shit like this so I can be late. Doing shit like this, like following me on my way to work, knowing damn well I don't want them to tell me to where I'm going. So it takes me a little bit longer to get there, and then next thing you know, I keep getting in trouble about being late to work. These niggas have been orchestrating shit behind my fucking back to make my life fall into this fucking predicament. I can't make this shit up. Just on the 1st of fucking 2025, January 1st, 2025. Like I said about the old fucking apartment complex managers are now the managers are over here. Like the company is the one who owns this shit now. There was a fucking, somebody came in there, pulled the fire alarm. Everybody leaves, wait for the fire department, tell them that they can go back in. And I go back inside. I told 2 people about the fact that I had another job lined up. I told 2 people, and I had my phones near me. And one of my phones had the little orange fucking microphone dot light on, which means somebody was listening to what the fuck I was saying. Next thing you know, the day that they pulled the fucking fire alarm, somebody went in my fucking apartment and stole my fucking wallet with my ID in it 2 days before I was supposed to start a new job. Who the fuck does that? And then I come back to the house to find out that there was never a fucking fire at all. And then now my wallet is gone with my fucking last of my money and the last of my motherfucking money and my ID. So I couldn't even start a job and then that shit got blown out of the water. Popeyes got blown out of the water. The other job that I had got with that job got blown out of the water. Other places that I applied to is now hitting me up, canceling fucking interviews and shit. So help me understand how the fuck I'm not being targeted if my finances are not being targeted. Help me understand that. How the fuck is it not true? Make this shit make sense. Who the fuck want to live like this? Who the fuck want to... Ain't no way in hell, bitch. I was in an interview with the fucking mayor in 2014 when I was 18 or 19 years old. And even that nigga said, it was an old gay-ass white man. Love the gays. Don't really got no hate towards them. I'm gay myself. Ain't no shade. I don't know why I even put it out there. But even the fucking mayor and the other people who work for the fucking city wrote a fucking news article about me, said Raekwon is a strong young man who is determined to overcome many obstacles like he already has and is looking forward to moving forward with his life to become something or some shit along those lines. So if these people in power and in these positions know who the fuck I am, I'm now in this fucking predicament, and I've been calling the cops 63 fucking times about all of these situations. I even sent these niggas the evidence. No callbacks. No, none of that. So help me understand how the fuck are you motherfuckers are not a part and trying to cover it up. Because when I was stuck living down the street from the nigga who was paid to kidnap me, and I accrued that fucking $33,000 that I owed for fucking rent because I couldn't pay my fucking rent because of the shit that people was doing in my life 22 days after I lost my mom, trying to figure out where the fuck this shit is coming from. Make that shit make sense. How the fuck is it not connected? Whole family popping up with new cars. People around me who people got connections with is popping up with new cars. Meanwhile, I'm losing all of my motherfucking shit. Everybody around me going to court at the same time. Got court jury and shit. Yet they come back to the workplace. Well, I want to know, hello, for one, why was everybody around me in court at the same time? And then next thing you know, after the court, they come back calling me incompetent and shit. I'm having to transfer 7, 8 different fucking locations because of drama in the fucking workplace and racism. How the fuck is this shit not white collar crime? How the fuck have I not been extorted from my fucking inheritance and the business that my mom left me? And for one, she probably passed away because she probably was involved with this shit too. Because she didn't let me go to college. She made my life a living hell. It was not nice and fun living with her. She made my life a living fucking hell, like kicking me out because of my sexuality. When I'm in high school trying to figure out how I'm going to go to college and build some of myself. All of this fucking shit, bro. That even she did. But I sucked all of that shit up and healed from it and was trying to take care of her and heal her from her fucking cancer. And I feel like because she's seen that I was still trying. I was going to the gym every day. I started getting into the gym. I was making content every morning. I was fucking working 12-hour shifts and then going to take care of her and then taking care of my dog. And then only having like for a year and a half, 2 years, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours of sleep, doing all of this shit, working on myself, taking care of her. She turned around and told me, don't tell the family, but I feel like, she said, I'm going to leave. She said she's leaving me everything. Don't tell the family because she feels like they might try to take her out or take me out before it's time. I didn't believe it. I'm over here like, damn, well, no. Grandma, auntie, all them, they're Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? They be preaching God and all of this stuff and trying to get me to come to the kingdom. I didn't believe that shit. I didn't think that my family was this fucked up until I experienced all of these tumultuous fucking events after my mom's death, starting 22 days later, really got me back thinking, my nigga, she could have been a part of this shit because she was the one getting checks with my fucking name as a kid, my whole fucking childhood. Nigga, I ain't got a dime from that shit. She tried to get me, to the doctor and called me crazy or had me on like medications and shit. She was getting a check from me yeah. That could have been something that was from my fucking granddad. Cause I know my granddad, he was in the fucking military. He fought in the Vietnam War. He came back with the Agent Orange shit. And it came back and got some of my family members sick. All of the family members that I lost, I know for a fucking fact somebody left me in a will. If they can't take everything that they taking with them and they know who I am, ain't no way in hell. I feel like I come from it's a fact, I come from a fucking crime family. I come from a fucking crime family. They probably be killing niggas for insurance money and all of that shit. And with what I just experienced and what I've been going through, how the fuck, it gotta be something deeper than what the fuck I know. For all I know, them niggas could possibly not even be my family. My mom was being raped by my uncle, who was adopted into the family from the ages of 4 to 16. My mom had like hella abortions, and out of me and my brother, I was the firstborn. For all I know, my uncle could be my dad, and I don't want to think about that. Shit is sick as fuck. And if I'm who I am, ain't no way in hell that I come from that. Ain't no way in hell. I'm just saying, bro, that shit, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All I feel like is, y'all niggas need to, oh my God. Just bring me some money and I can forget about all this shit, my nigga. On my mama, bring me millions. Bring me what the fuck I'm owed. I need like 64 mil. 164 mil. On my mama. I shouldn't ever have to worry about shit another day of my life. Whether it's because of what the fuck was left of me, or whether it's because of all of these fucking illegal ass situations that I've overcame and experienced and had my life on the fucking line and being targeted for over 800 days. Bitch, I am owed a fuck ton of money, bitch. The way all of my rights have been violated, my privacy, my freedom of speech. My privacy, my freedom of speech, my legal rights. Ain't no fucking way. Niggas have been in the background controlling my life this whole fucking time by orchestrating and networking with people that I fucking know or that I'm connected to. Hacking and tracking my phone to see who the fuck I'm connected to now so they can go and fuck it up. My brother has already had my phone connected to his baby mama shit, where they was looking at my text messages, my pictures, my ain't no telling. My brother used to do like internet scams and shit and like dating app scams. For all I fucking know, especially like, and he also did like identity shit where he would use other niggas' identities and shit. For all I know, that nigga could have been the one who stole my fucking identity and put me through identity theft. He could have been the one who fucking got me fucking banned off of dating apps. But I don't know, bro. Somebody probably fucking recorded me fucking around with somebody or something and started sharing that shit out, exploiting me like that. I would not fucking doubt it. The way I go and message hella people, can't get no messages back, immediately get blocked, and then eventually get banned from the account when I ain't did nothing but say, hey, hello to somebody. Make that shit make sense. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Ain't no way in hell. You can sit over here and say that all of this stuff that didn't happen to me is something that I caused, for one, and for two, it should be evidence and obvious as fuck that if somebody has this much stuff going on in their fucking life, that maybe somebody behind the scenes is doing what they can to orchestrate it. How come nobody want to look into that? Why the fuck niggas is making me lose all of my money, making me lose my stability, making me lose every fucking thing when I keep working harder and harder and harder and harder to try to keep something for myself so I can take care of myself. Every time I get some money and niggas save up or whatever the fuck, somebody fuck up something and I gotta go spend money. Somebody fuck up something in my car and I gotta go buy a whole new set of tires. There go $1,000. Gone. Just saved up $2 grand. Gone. Now you gotta pay your rent. Gone. And they get you so low to the point where you can't even fucking pay your fucking rent. You go and try to get a fucking job and you getting fucking canceled fucking interviews. Make this shit make sense. How the fuck am I not a RICO victim? How the fuck have I not been being extorted for something that is legally mine? How the fuck have I not been going through all of the things that I've been talking about? I was supposed to be put up for fucking ransom. And I saved myself from that shit with no fucking help from a friend, a family member, associate, or not even a fucking business that is purpose to help people. Like Red Cross. Them niggas told me they couldn't pay for a fucking hotel when my house got burnt down. And everything in my apartment got flooded from the water, from the fire department. Everybody else could get hotels and get relief and shit. I couldn't get nothing. I just started a job 4 days ago. My house caught on fire, nigga. And I had to fucking... I just started a fucking job and had to spend on a fucking hotel on a daily basis for 3 months. I had to get forced to live in a fucking hotel. Had to come up with the money to do that. Thankfully, I had just had a job, which I just illegally got fired from. Because they do corrupt shit and they tried to fire me and said that I was doing corrupt shit. No, y'all bitches is into sex trafficking, drug trafficking. I don't care about that. I'm just here to get some money, my nigga. I'm not about to tell these girls to stop. I'm not about to... They're fucking grown-ass women. They ain't gonna listen to me. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway. I can't stop holding out your body to... You can't just go into a new job and say shit like that. It's common sense. But nigga, I was making $100 to something a night. That paid for the fucking hotel and some food. It helped me save up to get another car. Even though in that whole transition of me being in a hotel for 2 months, I had lost 2 cars at that point by the time I had gotten to my new apartment. Those 2 cars are gone, and then now I have this car. Those 2 cars are gone because they broke down. They had brake issues and they kept doing shit to fuck up the drivability, to have me break the fuck down somewhere stranded. This is all I'm saying, bro. Who the fuck wanna say, yeah, I'm crazy, and let me just make up this story and stick with it? Bitch, no. I wanna move forward. I wanna move on. I wanna heal from this shit. I wanna let it fucking go. And I want my motherfucking check. Yeah, I want my check. Fuck an apology. Fuck all of that shit. Bring me my M's. I forgive everybody. On my mama. Cause ain't no way in hell, nigga, I gotta go out here and ask niggas for money, nigga, to keep my fucking phone on, to try to get a job that I probably ain't gonna get. When already I'm over here getting denied from jobs that I'm overqualified to work at. So make that shit make sense. Why keep getting downgraded and downgraded and downgraded? Cause at first I was working for nonprofit organizations, getting people to donate to charity. Became like the top 3rd signer in the office for that shit. Niggas was looking up to me for years. Everybody, oh yeah, Ray, he was a good signer. But they want to sit over here, yeah, he got an attitude and he be snapping. Bitch, because of the shit that I go through as a black man out here, bro. I'm not about to sit over here and try to fight with some white fucking people, bitch, some Ukrainians and shit. And then have this nigga that I'm over here talking to sit over here and disrespect me and call me a nigga. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? And I'm saying, you don't play with me like that, boy. I done got fired from that job because a little short white guy that I worked with, he was cool. Well, he's probably like 5'3", 5'4", skinny, scrawny, looked like he like 14 or something, maybe he's 18. A lady come up harassing him. We on our break, taking our break because we had a fucking rough ass shift. And we're just sitting on the sidewalk smoking cigarettes. He's like throwing rocks into the street and the bitch come over here harassing him. And then she go in her bag and she's like, bitch, I'll shoot you, or some shit like that. So I stepped in and started protecting him and getting on her. And then my boss, and then she put her hand in the back, and then that's really when I lost my shit. My boss came over to me and fired me. It was like, no, that ain't even, how you ain't fired me right then and there? He was like, I've never seen a fundraiser in my entire 10 years of fundraising go off on the streets like that. That is so embarrassing. This is that. I was like, bro, you gotta understand, my nigga, I almost already got kidnapped. I'm not about to sit over here and let somebody fucking put no gun in my face. I'm over here protecting him. Why are you on my ass? And then it settled down and he cooled down from it. And then he had texted me. It was like, okay, so are you gonna be here all next week, or are you gonna need some days to yourself? I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm working a full week, you know. And then he texted me the next day and was like, you're fired. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So every fucking job, mind you, even with that job, I would not be surprised if people would be posted up somewhere around the corner or down the street saying, hey, you see that dude? Here goes some money. Go do something to fuck with him. As easy as that is to do, with what these niggas done put me through identity theft, had me targeted, and stole my fucking money, and they wanted to drive me. They didn't want me to be successful on my own. And I told them niggas that it wasn't about nothing. I said, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck I was left, nigga. I'm about to go to clock in and go to work. He keep calling right after mom passed, and this was the last time that he called me back to back to back like this. He's like, have you heard back from the banks? Have you heard back from the banks? No. Why? And honestly, let's talk about this shit. Have I heard from the banks? That little 55 fucking grand. Y'all niggas set that shit up. Y'all niggas know for a fucking fact that I wasn't supposed to just get 55 bands. Y'all knew that shit. So you gave me something that you knew I ain't never seen before. That amount of money. And then was like, this is it. Y'all fucked around, stole the business behind my back. I gave half of that money to my brother. He buys a Mercedes. I bought my 2017 WRX. He pays the nigga down the street with the money that I gave him. I only put $10,000 on the car because I seen the fucking paperwork and had that nigga fucking fuck up my cars and try to fucking kidnap me. After I done paid for this nigga to have a fucking Mercedes. So help me make, when I told this nigga he gonna give me a fucking gun, I told him I don't want to live my life like that, where I gotta have a gun just to go outside. I don't want to live a life where I just have to carry a gun. And he knows that shit. And he knows that shit. So help me understand How the fuck you think I wasn't gonna find out that you were a part of the reason? You gonna give me some shit that you did some hot shit with. You forced me to clean off the fucking bullets and the gun itself. The way you're acting, like, we get ready, I go pick him up so we could go smoke, because we just lost our mom. And then I just had this shit going on. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this shit coming from. This fool's, we finna go smoke. This is my brother. This nigga hopped right in the back where my dog is sitting, sits right the fuck there. He's looking at me like this. Has the gun sitting right in his fucking lap. Last time I checked, and whether you from the streets or not, everybody fucking know. When you ride in the car with somebody, whether it's you driving or somebody else driving or whatever the fuck, bitch, if you get in the car, nigga, you put your shit up. You don't just ride around with the shit sitting in your lap, my nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? That nigga, I feel like, was about to try to shoot me. I said, what the fuck is you acting weird for, nigga? Get in the front. Come on, let's go. And turns out this nigga see me shifting the gears because he looked right here at the gear shifter. He was like, fuck, I can't do it. Because if he was to shoot me, he would have been fucked because of the simple fact that he didn't know how to drive a stick shift. And that was one of the things I got on his ass about. I was like, dude, you're lazy. Like, you're a sap. What if you end up in a situation that's the only car that's available? And that's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't you think you want to, as a man, you don't want to learn how to drive a stick shift? He was like, no, I'd rather just sit back and let the car do its thing. Lazy ass nigga. All he want to do is go rob and scam and scheme. And steal some shit that don't belong to him. He done already been in court for fucking armed robberies and shit, using his girlfriend to beat a pretty face when he trying to act like he's trying to sell his car. Then he'll come up out the cut with a gun and rob somebody. Ain't no telling, he probably shot somebody with that fucking gun and then gave me that shit. Paid that nigga to make it seem like he was a threat to me, for me to go and do something to him, and then for me to get in trouble and go down for it, and then they get to keep my motherfucking money as I'm locked up for some shit that was a setup. How the fuck is that not a setup? This nigga tried to set me up on multiple fucking occasions. Like, oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro, let me fill your tank up. Shit, come over here to this gas station. We found out a way to get free gas. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do, drive through there with my plates on my fucking car? And then the gas station got cameras now. You done caught me up like that for stealing gas? No, I said, no, nigga, I'm good. I got some money. I'll pay for my gas. I'm good. So my family's been doing shit behind the scenes and smiling in my face, trying to either set me up or do shit to fuck up my life. Why the fuck is my brother calling my bosses and shit? Why the fuck is my auntie calling my jobs and shit? Next thing you know, I get fired, and the same boss that they done talked to done got a brand new motherfucking truck. Right after talking to, bro, my family has been bribing niggas close to me, bro. It's in the fucking, the proof is in the, follow the money trails. Make this shit make sense. I can't make this shit up. And I'm over here wondering why it's hard to get a job now. I'm over here wondering why the fuck, with all the skills and capabilities that I have, and all the experiences and things that I've done, the pages of list of jobs that I fucking done and that I learned from and took experiences from. Why the fuck am I in this predicament? Cause somebody explain to me how the fuck any of this shit is my fault. How the fuck do you control some shit like this? How the fuck do you get back on top? I want somebody to explain that shit to me. Explain it to me. What the fuck would you do in my shoes? That's all I want to know. Because I can guarantee you, nobody has answers. And whatever answer they may have ain't feasible for right now. So I think the way that I move and the way I do my shit and the way I get out of the situations and shit that I've been having to go through, I think I do something right. Yeah, I might not know the answer, but I follow my fucking gut. And that's the reason why I'm still fucking alive till this day. That concludes this video. If y'all want to donate to my situation, my Cash App is in the link in the bio. The same with my Venmo. Go ahead and give me a follow, like, and subscribe. If you're tough enough. Bow. Y'all take it easy.